last night, June 22nd, 2022. I'm going to start this video, what I was doing. I was laid down, about to put my face mask on, and I heard crunch. So, I had to jump on up. Praise God I'm in America. Praise God I ain't hurt. I had to hurry and get my shoes on and get dressed before the person that did whatever he did, or they did, drove away. What could happen, do you say? Do you think I was hit? Well, let's look. Cue the intro. Like I said, it was about 9:30 Central Time, 10:30 Eastern. I'm on I-70. Went to bed, had 35 minutes left to drive, so I didn't know if I could make the rest area. The sign said parking was low. So I'm like, here's a Road Ranger and a Pilot. Let's go to the Road Ranger. And I parked. Let me show you the parking lot. Alright, as you can see, of course, this was all loaded up. There was no one on this side. There was no one on this side. There was one truck over here. And there was, well, it wasn't him. There was one more truck right next to him. All the parking spots are like this. Those parking lot spots like this on about a 45 degree. In bed. About to put my face mask on and go to sleep. It's when I heard that crunch. So, this driver who wouldn't get out and look. The problem is with the times I've gotten hit the last couple months. I've been hit 3 times, almost 4 last night. 3 times for sure. One didn't do no damage. The first one, all it did was bend my front license plate. And I had to get a new license plate because of it. Luckily, didn't do any other damage, even though people 3 spots up heard it. I had a guy 2 weeks ago in Atlanta, Georgia, hit my mirror. Luckily, all it did was bounce it in. It didn't any scratch, so I didn't have to report that. Well, this one did some damage. And after I stopped, got dressed, ran out there, he didn't leave. He tried to, I'll tell you that in a little bit. But I called safety, and they tried to call the cops and get a police report. Took an hour and a half or so for the police report to show up. And at that time, another driver decided to back in this slot next to me. Well, me blowing my air horn, flashing my lights, telling dude, you're almost hitting me, yelling at him on the CB radio. Of course, he didn't run a CB radio. I had to blow the air horn 4 times. Couldn't get out because he was 2 inches off my mirror. Another driver had to go out there and tell him, dude, you're almost hit him. He's already been hit once today. Just an hour ago, that guy hit him. He kept on. I'm blowing the air horn, flashing the lights. And once he saw that police officer come to write the police report, do the information exchange, he saw the police report, and the cop's like, oh, I'm going to have to write another report. He's luckily I'll be here to witness this one. But he saw the police officer and he decided to leave. Of course, he would not get out and look either. He almost hit the center of my hood. That's how, and I kept on flashing and everything else. Drivers, in doubt, get out and look. That's what GOAL stands for. GOAL, get out and look. A lot of companies on the mirrors have that on there so you can read what GOAL means. Get out and look. But let's show you what happened last night. and what this driver wanted me to do. Don't be like this driver. You can see it, our arrow lines are this way, that way, that way. So here's the painted line. This guy hit me here, hit me there. All these marks right here, right there, right here, right there are all from the hinges of his door. Look at this. I'll show you on the other side what it looks like, but you're not supposed to. Door's fully shut, as you can see. That's my hand touching the rubber seal. You can see I'm in line. I want to show you what it looks like on the other side too. Just doing a quick walk around. I'll do the full when I start my day. See the line. Pan out, pan out. This is what the door is supposed to look like. Can't stick my fingers in there. This is before. And this is after. Damage was right here at the driver's door. So let me show you what it looks like and how he came in, and the second guy what he did. Let me show you. Here's the line. There's the line going this way. This guy decided to come in this way, even though there's a truck right there, and tried to blindside here, which in turn he hit me in the driver behind the driver's door, coming in this way. The other guy, 2 hours later, decided to come this way and back in like you're supposed to. But in turn, he was that far off my mirror, that far off my mirror. With the first guy that tried to hit me, well, actually, first guy that hit me, he came in driver's side to back in. this is set up for a blindside 45. There was a truck one spot up from me, one spot between me and the other truck that was parked. So, of course, he didn't get out and look. Too easy to get out and look. Let me turn my glasses on so you can see my eyes. Too easy to get out and look. So, hits me. Pulls up a little bit, backs again. Hits me again. So I had to rush from the bunk, get dressed, put my shoes on. Didn't even bother putting socks on. I just shoved the laces in the shoes, ran out the truck in case he tried to drive off. He comes to me. He's a Canadian from China, or China descent. Very little English. He said, how much? $20? Like, dude, I need your insurance paperwork, your truck inspection form, your truck cab card, and I need your driver's license. No damage. I'm like, serious, thousands of dollars of damage. $20? I'm like, no. $100? So you don't report? I'm like, it's getting reported, driver. Major damage. I don't understand. I'm like, I need your paperwork. So I ran up to his truck, took a photo of his trailer license plate, of his truck license plate, his truck name, and his DOT information on his truck. Even though he's Canadian, if he drove off, I would have at least had proof of who hit me. This is thousands of dollars of damage. I'm sure when I drive this truck, it's going to be one noisy thing because that seal is broke. It's supposed to have like that much of a gap. Now I got enough to stick my whole hand in it. Let me see what this message is about. Great, my load home just got canceled. I guess I'm in on one. But, like I said, he tried to pay me $20 not to report it. Then he was like, what, $40? I'm like, no, I need your information. So, I ran out there, I took photos of everything in case he drove off, which he did not drive off. And safety told me, go ahead and try to call the local police, because it is on private property, it's a truck stop. They might not come. Some places do come, some places don't. Well, it took an hour and a half for the cop to show up. They have two cops in this little jurisdiction, and both of them were busy. And by the time the cop came, the other guy just about hit me. Here's a couple photos. I'll try to blur out the company name, but here's the other one. I didn't want to video of him trying to back in. I couldn't get out because he was right next to my truck. And of course, this driver was next to me, heard me blowing my horn. He already knew I got hit once. He ran out there, tell him, say, dude, you're almost hitting him. He almost got hit once. He already got hit once tonight. Of course, he didn't speak English. He was from India, or one of those countries. Didn't speak English. Did not get out and look. And he pulled up a little bit and tried to even get closer to me. And they're like, no, get out and look. You're almost hitting him. You're almost hitting him. I'm flashing my headlights. I'm blowing the air horn. Well, they yelling at him to stop. Well, he sees the cop. And the cop's like, oh, great, I'm going to have to write 2 vehicle exchange information because I almost got hit again. And I just showed you the photos. Hopefully I could blur out his company name and all that because, you know, I don't want to shame another driver. But the moral of the story is, 1, don't take cash from somebody not to report it. Report accidents if you get hit in the truck. Report it. And truck drivers, get out and look. It takes 2 seconds to get out and look. And I'm sure you need the exercise. So now I'm going to have to hear a bunch of noise, I bet, driving down the road because the door seal's all messed up. This guy, like I said, You can see the parking is this way and this way. There's a sign on this little side road right here. It says exit only in English, exit only. Well, he came this way because there's no place to turn around. Of course, this was all loaded up last night at 9 o'clock. It was all loaded up with trucks on both sides. There's a couple slots here and a few over here. Well, he came in where that sign right there said exit only. He come in this way, drove here, and saw that's my spot right here open. So he decided, with trucks all over there, and there's a truck there, empty spot here, to come in and back in this way. And then hit me. This place is not set up to do a driver's side back. That's a driver's side. This here's a blind side. And then the other guy, he come in the right way, and then he just tried to hit me here, then hit me here, and hit me there. Yeah. With that one guy trying to back up, I turned my headlights on, tried to flash and tell him, no, I'm grabbing the CB saying, such and such, you're almost hitting me. Move over more, get out and look. Of course, he wasn't running the CB or had it off. So I turned my headlights on and my parking lights on. And after that cop showed up and he decided to leave, I decided, well, I'm gonna leave my lights on all night. Right out my headlights, my parking lights. And then right after the cop got done, it took about a half hour for the cop to fill out the paperwork. So the first 2 hours of my night plus was waiting on paperwork. And then the guy who parked next to me nosed in, so I was able to go to sleep without worrying about if I was going to get hit again. The moral of the story is, get out and look. It ain't that hard. Here's some more still photos of what happened last night. Just get out and look. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn it gray down there below. Thumb up the video. And if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and thumb up the video. It helps the channel. Leave a comment down below. What would you do? Would you take the $20? Or would you done the right thing and called and reported? I hate to see how much money this is going to cost. I'll probably have to get a new truck now because of this driver. Well, let me go do my pre-trip and get to Hamilton, Ohio and see what's next. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Talk to you next time.